This is not for anyone else. This is just our thing. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do
No one's even listening.
No one's even listening, but you are recording. Mental gymnastics, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember Charlie Chuckles dragging his knuckles?
Yeah, yes.
Right. This is not going to make it onto the pod, but we're going to do one.
I hate it.
No, just to get them going.
I can't do this again. Hello, welcome back to Tea and Toasties. I'm one of your hosts, Sabrina.
And I'm Rich. I'm the other one.
And welcome to episode 33.
33.
From you to me.
No.
Sorry, brought her back.
Last week. We got rid of those chuckle fellas.
33.
I need a pee?
Yeah, I don't know.
I need a pee.
You do?
Yeah, let's stop.
We've just started. It's like when you go on a road trip. Anyone need to pee before we go?
Yeah, I should have done, right?
Can you pull over?
I've had 2 coffees.
Is this a real request? I'll pause.
No,
I can pause.
No, it's good. I can hold it.
Okay, shit. All
well,
right.
We'll see at the break because there'll be some intrusive ads coming in.
Oh, God. Any second now.
Oh!
God.
Have you had your
You gotta stop.
breakfast cereal this morning?
This is an ad?
Yes.
Okay, no. Is that one of them?
Every time you start speaking, I'm just going to come in with an ad.
Oh, I see. Back to school.
Yes.
Well, I haven't actually listened. You know this.
The ads.
But I did hear about it. Let's get into that, right? At the
ads.
top. Why not?
The fuck?
Yeah, so on our back end pod thing, I saw a while ago, but I didn't look into it till Sunday night when I was drafting Monday's ep last Monday.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, let me set this up. So I set up the ads because it said like you can now have real ads, real money, real people. Not that Alphabet Art Photos isn't real, guys.
It's real.
It's very real.
It's real.
Please go TNT30.
Yeah. Have you not used that coupon code yet? I haven't seen it.
You'll have it.
Come
fake,
on,
fake
people.
fake fans. And so I set that up, of course. And of course, I'm like, yeah, max out the ads, please. But it was like pre-roll before the app, post-roll after the app, and then mid-roll.
Yeah.
Mid-roll, in my mind, is in the middle of the episode.
Clustered,
one time in the middle. And it said, like, no need to do anything. Our smart technology will be able to machine. Whatever. And I wake up from a text from my mom, the first listener, at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And it said, like, what the hell is up with all these ads in the middle of the episode? She thought something was wrong with her Spotify because I paid for our like Spotify premium plan, which is no ads.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Because it said it would take a few days to kick in. So I didn't think.
So you weren't expecting.
And I also thought we were going to have to approve of the ads and stuff.
What kind of ads?
Yeah. And it was like, it'll take a few days to scan your show and find suitable ads. So I was like, great.
Yeah.
And then woke up the next morning and I was like, what?
I know.
So I told Rich and then he listened and he was like, oh, yeah, it's kind of cuckoo.
Yeah.
Just in the middle of.
It was the middle ones. The 2 at the beginning, I didn't mind those.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's like normal.
Yeah. And then there's 2 at the end. I've since listened. There's 2 at the end. They're fine. It's just those real fucking here we are ads.
Strange.
Yeah. I'd just be, one of us is just speaking and it's just mid-sentence and all of a sudden, whoa, some credit union or chartered school or some toothpaste commercial is coming on in.
So I made a story that morning, just like heads up, guys. Sorry if this is like ruining the listening experience.
Yeah.
And then decided just later that day to turn it off, the mid-roll ads, because I was like, it's like just ruining the vibe.
Yeah.
What's the point of the edit? We spend a lot of the time editing to make it sound the way it should sound.
Yeah.
And it's ruining the vibe.
Yeah.
And so I got rid of the mid-roll ones.
I think that's going to improve things.
I think so.
Yeah.
But still, it's still a touch and go. You might not hear any ads on this episode, depending.
We've got, sorry, I just talked
it's an ad. We're just going to assess. We're going to assess if it's worth it. If the price is right.
Everyone's got their number. If we're making bank out of this, then the mid-roll ads are staying. I'm sorry.
Maybe not the mid-roll. I don't know if I can do that to you guys. I mean, I usually don't listen to the episodes, but I for sure like refuse to listen to it because I was like, it's going to give me the ick.
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, I have to just get rid of them because.
Yeah. Perhaps we need to do a poll on Insta and say yes ads or no ads.
Yeah,
because some people might like the ads.
All of our listeners and followers are so good at interacting with us on Instagram.
That's very true.
So we should do a poll on Instagram.
Yes, we should. Yeah. You guys stop leaving comments. We just can't keep
just
up.
Stop. Guys. And the reviews just keep flooding in.
I know. Actually, someone did leave a GIF comment the other day.
Actually.
Yeah, they did. Did you not see it?
No. Yeah. You're in there so much that every time I go in, I'm like, dang, no notifications because you've just already seen it and cleared it out.
I know.
Yeah.
Only when I'm doing ads. When I'm doing ads on our posts, then I do pop in. I want to see how many things I got, how many likes, how many hearts. And
makes sense.
No, to be fair, all I want to do is make sure there's no nasty comments.
Like we did get one.
We did get
Not
one.
a nasty comment. I kind of wish it was a directed attack. Like that would have been more exciting.
It would have been exciting. Yeah.
Like, whoa, okay, hold on.
Yeah. You'd have got your claws out and come straight back.
I would have just been like, dang, all right, someone actually cares enough to comment on what I'm saying or what I look like or something. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was someone
the time and effort
coming at you, I might have been like, hey, no.
Don't stop.
Don't you dare.
Yeah. Well,
talk about his plugs like that.
You're targeting my plugs, you troll.
I'm kidding. But no, it was just a troll comment that had nothing to do with us. The scary side of the internet, So I'm going to get rid of that.
I did. I deleted.
Yeah.
Delete.
Yeah.
But we did get a good one. I think it's good.
The GIF?
Yeah, the GIF.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think they've just made this comparison. It was about my head.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You know, on that app, we were talking about the reveal app. We were talking about Ronaldo, the football player.
Yes.
Yeah, the original R9.
Uh-huh.
And I was telling you about his head, and he had this crazy hair do, which was it looked like my scab do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he sent a GIF of Ronaldo.
Whoa, what if he listened? Is it someone that listens?
That's what I was thinking.
If it is someone that listens, and someone I know, and maybe Rich just recognized the Instagram handle. Hello, hi. Because that's like too specific.
Very specific.
Because you made that reference.
I made that reference. That's what went through my head.
Or he's just like similar to you. Maybe a fellow bloke.
Oh, because you know what I did?
And that was his first thought as well. Just you're similar.
That could be. You know what I did?
The
with the ads, I opened it up.
Did you put Ronaldo fans?
Yeah, I targeted Ronaldo fans. I opened it up to not just US, but I popped in.
Well, of course,
Canadians, UK people, and Australia. I think. So I broadened our scope.
Good.
Our net.
I mean, I said this before. I think like having you as the other 50% is like 50% of our listeners are not from America. It's like we've already crossed. We're a big deal over there. Yeah. Across the pond.
I think we're bigger over there than here.
We are. We kind of are because there's so many little areas of people listening that those numbers make up a bigger number than like the few people
collectively
here. Yeah.
Yes. Do you know like some bands make it, they're big in their own or not big in their own country.
Yeah.
But they're
like
massive.
Popped off.
They're massive over in other places. Like what was his name? David Hasselhoff. When he was singing. He's not for Baywatch stuff, but when he was a singer, and he was just massive in Germany.
See, I haven't heard of it here. Didn't know he did that.
Yeah, he was a singer at some point. It happens.
Yeah.
Like Robbie Williams, I was telling you. Massive in the UK.
Yeah.
Didn't really do it over here.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. Yeah.
Angels apparently was big here.
That's what I've heard, but I still don't know what that song. I think I'm just too young for that song. Maybe.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't recognize like what a hit. I've listened to it before, and I'm like, don't recognize it.
I'll have to sing it here on karaoke. That's the one.
That's the one that you learnned, right?
Badly,
for your singing lesson.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got 3 karaoke songs now that I've nailed down.
Okay.
I'm locked in on these 3. I did some karaoke not so long ago at home. Yeah, I found 3. Let me see if I can remember them. One was your song.
What
was that?
That's the melody.
It's a little bit funny.
Hey, wow.
That one. Yep. And there was Chris Isaac, Wicked Game.
See, I don't know that. Is this a... No, I don't know. I don't know.
Not that one. Okay. And there was one more. Oh, it might have been Radiohead, Creep.
Oh, what a song. I do like that song a lot.
It's a great song.
It's a banger, certified.
That it really is.
Dang.
So those are my 3.
Nice.
What's your 3?
I have so many. I have like 300.
What?
No, it depends on the mood I'm in, like in that exact moment. And the crowd, who I'm with. Beer 3, 4, 5. Which one?
Wow, all the variables.
All the variables. I mean, I used to have it'd be criminal for me to not say. I used to do the share all the time. Criminal.
Yes, right.
But I've retired her just because everyone has heard it, and it started as
overplayed.
It's a joke, like it's a very exaggerated, big air quotes. Imitation of Cher.
Which is great. A nice little parody.
Yeah.
Cher parody.
Yeah. The issue is like 50% of the people who have heard it are like, oh my God, you're so good, you should sing. And then the other 50% is like, they get it. They're like, this is bonkers, hilarious.
Is there anything to do with age there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ones that saying one thing, ones saying the other.
Yeah. But the people who think it's like that I'm actually trying, like, so then they're like pushing me to keep doing it, and I'm like, I can't do it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Like it just, I'm done. It's dead. I said Cher is dead, is what I keep saying.
Dead to you.
She's dead.
Is she?
No, thank God.
She's still up and running.
Still slaying, yeah.
Excellent.
But so that one is retired, but that one, and then my first ever karaoke when I was like 4 years old was Britney Spears.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Yeah.
It's Oops, I Did It Again.
Oops, I Did It Again.
Oops, I did it again. I think it's that one. My mom supposedly used to. Oh, no. They say they wish they had a video of it.
You were 4.
I couldn't even read yet. And I did, because everyone watching me, I was at a family reunion. So it wasn't at a bar, right?
Oh, right. At 4, your mum was taking you to the bars.
Yeah.
Putting you up on the bar. Sing that. Come on.
No.
Down this and sing.
I was sitting on the little stool. I had my little pigtails. And I was singing it. And people were like, wow, like she can read. At this, and my mom was like, no, she just knows this
Memorized
song.
it.
Yes. And so I was up there singing that. I haven't really busted that one back out, but...
Oh, we need to hear that one.
But right now I'll do like a little bit of Sabrina Carpenter.
When you're feeling a little bit Sabrina-ish.
Sabrina, yeah. Which is me all the time. And then what's the one I used to do? 1985. Is it Bowling for Soup?
Bowling for some soup?
The band. It's like... Let's bring back Springsteen, Madonna. Way before Nirvana, there was U2 and Blondie. Music still on MTV.
This is a singing part.
I love. Now it is. After last ep, for sure. Yeah. But that one, I love to do that one. That one's just a fun crowd dancey, and it's easy. It's like you're not really singing. You don't have to like sing anything. Yeah. So that one's fun.
I like those. Sort of more speaking than singing. Anyone could do those.
Oh, there's a deer back there, a baby. Oh, my days.
Let me see.
I've been seeing deer in my backyard, quote unquote, for a while.
Your back
waiting to see a baby, and there's a baby finally. You can you see it from your window? Yeah, it's got spots.
I do.
You see him? He's right there. Is the mom? She's got to be nearby, right?
Got my glasses on. It's a little Bambi.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
Wildlife Watch.
Like, where'd y'all come from? Where did you go? Where'd you come from? Cotton-tailed
Cotton
Joe.
Ooh, very good.
Whoa.
Look at you.
Because I'm like, where did they come? How'd they get there?
That was really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, end of it. Done.
After I did that.
That was so damn good.
Hold on, wait a second. I'm in my karaoke vibe.
What? Yeah, but no, you just put it all together.
We don't need your little warm-up.
No.
Back and forth. I got it.
Well.
Back
to it. Where were we?
We were talking about karaoke and all that
karaoke
stuff.
Just
I don't fun know. Things. Yeah. You got them.
You see it?
I just do, yeah. That's the mama.
Oh, this is so good. Right, we're going to take a pause.
They're literally like billy goats.
Yeah.
Just up on the mountain.
They're on the side there. Right, we're pausing, people. Sorry. There's stuff going on outside
Sorry,
the window.
It's the real world, It's life, nature happening right in front of you. You got to pause and, take it all in.
You do. We were talking about that just earlier.
The now. So cute. They don't know what a podcast is.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Do you think podcasts have had their day? That's what I read the other day. I was kind of a little scared.
Like dead. Like no one's listening.
And it was like someone was talking about why are we
Podcasts
still doing this?
So last year.
Or there was someone who's he's had his pod. He was one of the OGs. He started up his pod, and he's now giving it up for whatever reason. I don't remember. Don't remember his name. Don't remember a lot about it. It was one of those.
Who cares? He's given up.
I'm
Loser.
just scrolling. Yeah, I was like, oh, more space for us.
Yeah.
But it was, and the comments were, oh, podcasts have had their day. What are we doing? We're still with podcasts. I was like, oh God. You know.
That's what the comments said.
Yeah.
Those are just weird
haters,
losers.
they haven't got one.
Well, also, I think it's what I said before. Like, I think celebrity podcasts are tired. Like, I agree with that.
All right.
I don't.
Yeah, he was a celebrity.
Who's the new celebrity podcast that's out right now? Yeah. I don't give a F about
like
it.
Amy Poehler
to
one?
be honest, I've listened to the clips, but even that one, I'm like, it's not enough to make me want to go and listen to the whole ep. But also, I think I haven't listened to many podcasts since we started, just because
That's true.
I don't have the bandwidth.
Time. Yeah, the bandwidth for another pod.
Like, let me listen to more people talking in my ears.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just that whole thing.
I'm just going to watch this space then. I'm going to monitor it.
Okay.
Because, you know. And people.
Guys, let us know. Our podcast
let us
dead.
know. Are they dead? Do we need to find another medium? If so, what is it?
But you know what? Like, I feel like some of the people in my life who listen, like my mom, for example, my grandma, like those people, they didn't really listen to podcasts before mine.
No.
You just need that one to get you into it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And then maybe you'd find more, or you don't need more. And I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I've definitely dialed back, and I'm listening to, actually, instead of just zeroing in on one pod, I'll just go into Spotify, and if there's a subject I want to know a bit more about, then I'll just do a search on that.
You do that.
I do that.
But you're also audiobook in that way too, where you'll listen to an audiobook about something that's interesting.
Yes.
Which is essentially a podcast, same kind of.
Yeah. So I'll go looking for stuff rather than, ooh, look at you. Sorry, I'm just getting
you're getting girly. Oh my gosh, you're getting crazy.
Wow.
Oh.
And he fell off.
Wow.
Whoa. I'm now getting attacked.
Let go of him. Thank you.
Little Miss Claus.
Yeah, there she is. Little Miss Sassy.
Little Miss can't be wrong.
Seriously.
You know that one?
I know.
Little Miss can be wrong.
Oh, another one. Another song.
Two Princes.
I have no idea what this is.
Yeah. Okay. That's back in my day.
Back in my day. Anyways, what were you saying?
Podcasts. They're done and dusted.
They're done. Well, let's end this up here, I guess. Wrap it up. We've had our moment. Our 32 weeks of
fame and fortune.
Yeah, thank you.
No, the fortune's to come. We'll check it in a few days' time.
Our pennies from the ads.
Our pennies from the ads.
No.
So I came in with a lot of jump-off topics to talk about today.
Yeah.
And I've put them all in the trash.
Yeah, what? We had a few ideas floating, and then yesterday you were like, I got the ideas. And I was like, okay, great. Right, and then I was like, so what are the ideas? And he's like, nothing.
I got nothing.
Chucked them in the bin.
Yeah. So it was just sort of stuff I wanted to talk about, perhaps that have cropped up during the week, over the last week, and what we've been up to and things like that. So there's two things that have cropped up for me this week, two newbies that I'm trying to work into my everyday.
Right.
I know you know. I know you know.
Let me get comfortable for this.
Right. Get comfortable. I know you know that, you go through cycles, we can call them seasons. And I thought it was just over long periods of time. But as I'm zeroing in on these thoughts, I'm realizing that fucking thoughts can change, and feelings and emotions can change week to week. And you might even say, no, Rich, it's day to day. It's, it's hour to hour.
Yeah.
But what I found over the last week, I was down on that down thing again. And I was like, right, shit, I gotta change some shit here. What are some things I can do to give myself a boost? And I have things coming up to look forward to. So I know it's not that.
That can only work for so long.
For so long. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you have shit to look forward to, I've got, things coming up that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Those are short-lived. Yes, and help me with this word. It's the
anticipation.
Yes, but what's the really...
Anticipatory.
Love it. There's way too many silly balls in that one.
It's a weird one.
It's a weird one.
Yeah.
it's that is the build up of waiting for the thing, and it makes you excited and stuff. But what else have we got going on? It's our day to day, right?
Yeah.
And those are the things that I feel for me I need to work on.
The day to day.
The day to day.
Yeah.
And how that's looking and zoning in on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried 2 things this week.
Mm-hmm.
One is I downloaded a new meditation app.
Right.
Yes. And the other one, I'm looking at my diet, so to speak. So I'm trying to work on both those things. And I've been doing the meditation app, and I've done it for, this is my third, I've got a fourth night tonight. I do it at night, just for bed. And dude, it's given me a good, just 3 days of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's given me a focus. And I don't know whether it's the feeling of, ooh, I'm doing something about this, rather than the thing itself. Because meditation for me is one of those things that I've kind of just been like, oh, I hear it's good. I want to give it a go. I want to be good at it. But it just seems a lot of unknowns for me.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's more the first part. Yeah, like you're just doing the thing.
Doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But when I finished it, it's only 10 minutes. It's a guided meditation thing.
Yeah.
And she's got a lovely, calming voice.
Okay.
Very nice.
As they all do.
As they all do, yeah.
We're going to calm down.
It's not scream metal.
Yeah.
She's very, very good. She's bringing me way down. And at the end of it, I'm kind of like, okay, I feel centered. I feel namaste. There's some clarity.
Okay. I mean, that's what they say. Like namaste. That will happen.
Namaste.
I mean, that's what they say it does. But it makes sense, right? You're like turning the brain off.
Essentially.
Relaxing, clearing the mind.
Yes. Before going into it, I was like, yeah, meditation, heard about it. I don't think I'd be any good at it.
Heard about it.
And it's kind of like, understanding what it is first. I always thought that it was just quietening the monkey mind, right?
Right, yeah.
All those thoughts and shutting it up and not thinking. But it's not. As explained in this guidance, it's very witnessing. Being witness to the thoughts.
Yeah.
Appreciating and knowing that the thoughts will come.
Yeah.
But also the thoughts will go.
Wow.
You know? They will pass.
Namaste. Yeah.
So it's, as she guides you through it, she's kind of like, yes, you must focus on the breath, and that's what centers you and brings you back. And if you let the mind run, it will do it, and it's just established thought patterns that can either be spirals down, or they can be, snakes and ladders. It can take you up and it can take you down. But what I think with meditation, what it's trying to do is you are the observer and you're witnessing the thoughts. You're seeing them come in and you're like, oh, hey, thought, I see you. I'm going to let you pass through. Yeah. So it's having clear witness to it, but not letting it run wild,
Yeah.
Which, I don't know about you. Well, I do know about you. A little bit, is that before you know it, I mean, you got this as well, right? Before you know it, you're like 20, 30 minutes in, you're like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Like, hang on a second. I started thinking about this one thing.
Yeah. I'm on to something.
I'm way over there 30 minutes later.
I know all of the answers.
Yeah. You've solved the world, but you end up thinking about silly shit, right?
Yeah.
Good shit, silly shit. All sorts of shit.
Yeah. I approached it the same way of like turn off the monkey brain. And then it was like, I can't. And then it was like frustrating. It was like an internal battle constantly every time the thoughts came in. Like, no, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. And then that's when I had the like happy place thing.
Right.
Because I was like, all right, what's happening? And I was like, sure, let's follow this path. Yeah. And then I just built a whole world in my head and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
And I was like, maybe this isn't like quieting the mind exactly, but it's like, it's an escape of some sort. That was nice to have.
Yes.
But have you done the ones that are, again, guided? I can't just be like, okay, silence. I mean, I probably could if I wanted to, but honestly, I think we'll get into it, how I feel. I get bored. which I don't think is a bad thing. But
you get bored doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the point?
Well, that's when then the thoughts come in.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah, I just don't think it does much for me. I'm not a big believer in it.
Of meditation.
I think for certain people, sure.
Yeah.
Go wild.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think I need it, and I don't want it, and I don't enjoy it. So I'm not going to do it.
That's all fair and frank.
That's why I was like, we can get into that. But because I have tried many a meditation, all different kinds of guided ones for different reasons. You know, they have the different moods and different things you want to accomplish and different times of day, and then non-guided and just music or just speaking like
mantras and whatnot.
Yeah. There's the one style that I do like though with it's, you know, they're always like breathe in and out, and the visualizing the breath ones where it's like imagine, you know, breathing in all this like white light or yellow light and then exhaling and it's like a different color or something.
Like an energy.
Yeah, and it's like attaching positive energy to the yellowy light and then negative energy to the other one so that it's like you're visualizing it in your head, like actively inhaling the good vibes and exhaling the bad vibes.
I'd not heard of the coloured lights. I like that because I usually just do the same thing. I'll do the in-breath and just feel that I'm taking the energy from the universe.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'll go inhale, energy in. And then I go heal.
Okay, see that's good, yeah. Heal. And then if you just imagine them as like colors, then I find for me it helps it make it more like palpable, like it's an actual thing now. Instead of just my mind doing stuff.
Yeah.
But every time afterwards I open my eyes and look around and I'm like, what the hell? Like where am I? What did I just do? It feels like a reality check.
Okay. But what did you feel like when you were doing it?
Like I was playing a little game. Really. I can't, we've had this talk before on a different pod. I cannot trick that part of the brain, the watcher.
Yeah.
The watcher is always like, okay, here we go, little monkey, do your little meditation.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I mean, it's not a bad time, but I don't know. It just gets, I don't know. I have so many thoughts. Because I knew someone who used to be obsessed with this all that.
Yeah.
But they also did a lot of hallucinogenics and a lot of different types of drugs before. And they, you know, thought they knew or wanted to know the answer to the universe and all these things. And I was like, yeah, kind of goes hand in hand in my mind. You've unlocked something in your brain because of all these drugs you've done.
Right.
Now, when you meditate, you feel that you are some kind of third eye opening, all seeing being and you're accessing something. And I'm like, I just don't have that part of my brain. Not saying that's all meditation, but it felt almost too woo-woo for me.
Too woo-woo, yeah. I get that. For me, it's kind of, I have the brain that I think it is quite malleable. It's not stuck in certain patterns.
Yeah.
And it's, you know.
And you typically can quiet the brain other times.
Well, I don't know. It's like I do get a lot of these thoughts. Everyone gets thoughts, but I get thoughts where I just, you know, I hope anyway. Well, maybe not. Where it can just be, you know, crazy. Like, oh, you know, and they do just arrive.
Yeah.
And they pop in. And then before you know it, they're here, there, and everywhere, branching off. And you're like, what the fuck? Why did I just waste 10 minutes thinking about something ridiculous, you know?
True.
That's not serving. Whereas what I found by just trying to bring, and it's kind of like training the brain.
Yeah.
Bringing it to a focus where, okay, I could be doing something in the kitchen. And, you know, you're just doing, you know, the dishwasher or whatever, or moving plates around. And this, you know, these are actions that are just normal. You do these without even thinking. So the brain's like, whoa, let's think about some shit. Yeah. And then it's off and running. And you're like, fucking hell, brain, why are we doing this again? You know, because it's a pattern that keeps repeating. Now, if I at that point go, you know, breathe in, breathe out. And I'm like, okay, let's try this, which is now a new pattern. And then I'm saying to myself, okay, that is, I don't want to hear that anymore. Let's refocus and center myself with the breaths and then see that all that was just a waste of time and then overwrite it with new positive thoughts. It's like, okay, Rich, let's do this and you're capable of this and you can do this and you deserve this. And that's serving me way more than Rich, you're a piece of shit.
Let's hear it. Let's get in there. What's it saying?
Yeah. All those things. It's just disrupting.
Yes.
The negative.
Yeah. You said, why am I having these thoughts? Blah, 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 blah. Let's shift, to something, change the patterns, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever actually done the why am I having these thoughts?
In the first place. Yeah. Going to the source?
Yeah. Because you're like, why? But not actually like figuring out the why.
Yeah. I mean, I see where you're going with that is like figure out the why. That's a great point. Yeah. Is that why you're having, but I think everyone has.
I do too. But if it keeps popping up.
Okay.
Because I would argue doing the dishes, doing the cooking, doing the this is kind of a meditative thing.
Can be.
So then these thoughts are popping up in this meditative state that you're already in.
Yeah.
So then to just be like, nope, ignore. It's like, I don't know, I feel like you kind of should address. And then I think if you can come to some solution, you can squash it maybe and it won't come up again. Or it'll be easier to just toss out and not think about it again if you try to get to the root or the
root
why.
Of why and what are these thoughts, where they're coming from.
Yeah.
I get that. That's, go upstream and tackle it there rather than let's just try and divert or overwrite.
But that's coming from the person who is constantly distracted. Right. Because I don't want to hear any of those thoughts. Right. I don't want any thoughts here.
It's like the person who walks around with a phone in front of her and playing videos and things because, hey.
Literally, I don't want to hear it.
No.
I've had enough of you.
But what you said about the dishwasher, we've been there before.
Yeah. It's not about the dishwasher.
It's not about the dishwasher. Dishwasher or, kitchen things or whatever, you're working in the garage. Those things, that's a form of meditation, mindfulness, right? Mm-hmm. But only if you're focusing on that task. Only if you're concentrating and going,
true.
How dumb is that? It sounds like, now I'm taking a spoon out of the dishwasher and I'm putting
enjoying
it into
every little things that are just muscle memory now. Of course, your brain's just gonna like be going elsewhere.
And what's the purpose of that? Like I'm focusing on the task that I'm performing right now versus the thoughts that are monkeying around in my mind.
Yeah, so you can multitask. That's what I'm learning.
Yeah, well, I can think and do.
Yeah, you can think and do. Woo-hoo. You can walk and chew gum at the same time.
Yeah.
No.
Can you do the
patting head?
Yeah. I can't.
You just did it. I thought you just did it. Yeah. Yeah. What did you say? You asked a question.
About the doing at the same time as the thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, multitasking. But it's the mindfulness meditation. That is a form of meditation. Mm-hmm. I get it. It's like, you're giving yourself a break, giving the monkey, quieting down.
Yeah.
But what are we doing there? What are we doing? We're just focusing on a little task. What is that?
Being a human? I don't know. Doing life? What do you mean? Focusing on the task?
Yeah. What is it? What is that? What's the gain from that? When it's like mindfulness meditation.
Oh, I don't know. Is it like good brain health stuff to like keep your brain focused on something for a while?
Training the focus.
Yeah, not letting it go off. Also, I think just the being present part.
Okay.
I guess is important. Yeah, it's like I don't really know why, but I do because I agree.
Yes.
And I do like that.
Right.
But I don't really know why.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said for being present, I feel. I know that. I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the whole meditation, why everyone's like, well, if you've mastered it, well, I don't know if you can master. I think it's a practice, right?
Yeah.
You keep practicing meditation in order to retain focus.
But then if you're just present all the time, every second, are you ever like reflecting? Because there's no such thing as past and present or in future. It's just present.
It's all present.
Are you taking time to reflect?
Which is also important.
I owe everything to my
reflections.
I don't know what I could do if I couldn't just live in the past.
Oh, I don't think it's possible to live fully in the present. It's just not possible. Always.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you should either. I mean, you got to plan ahead a little bit.
A little bit.
For something. Yeah. For anything.
Yeah.
Like that's how the world is set up. You have to plan to go to work tomorrow. You have to set your alarm. They're living in the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Plan. Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I think being in the present, that's also being reactive, isn't it?
Mm.
It's just, I'll say something and it's just blurting out without filter. It's just coming out. There is no, I don't know, there's just nothing else experienced or anything that's coming in to inform your decisions or any logic that's being,
what? No logic.
And, there's nothing that's then going, well, and then you're running different scenarios through your head. And that's when that's overthinking and worrying about where it's going. But I think it's like, we've said that many times, it's a balance, right? Mm-hmm. It's a balance. Like I see the benefits of being present, being in the now, but also, like you say, the reflecting, and that's how you learn from your past experiences.
Yeah, how to act in the now, or how to be in the now. No acting. I
don't think there's any one. Oh, you got to just live in this time. It all works together.
Yeah. Like I've said a million times with a bunch of topics, you just do what works best for you.
Yes.
In your brain.
Yeah.
And how you think and how you are. I don't know. Because I did have a period of time where I was like really into, okay, let's meditate. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's journal.
Yeah.
Let's do yoga. Let's all that stuff. Getting all the books, reading all the things, listening to all the podcasts. And
I think everyone goes,
Yeah, and I had never been more spiraled out. You think I'm spiraling out now? I had never been more like mental breakdown than in that
by
time.
Attempting these things.
Yeah, and like you could argue, well, that's good because you're facing stuff. Oh, because you're actually in the brain. Yeah. But I think I'm like, no, the way I do it now works for me.
Okay.
It makes me able to maintain my day to day.
Right.
Like I cannot live like that every day.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've mastered it, the brain. Let's just keep it that way.
Right.
I don't need to go in there like that.
Yeah.
It was also making me question everything.
Okay.
Because you're so like just taking on everything as it is. And then you're like, well, is this truth? Is this this? Is this this? Like overthinking every little thing about yourself.
Yeah.
That I was like, crashing out. Like, I don't even know who the fuck I am anymore.
Yeah.
Having a full-blown identity.
Existential crisis.
Existential crisis.
Yeah.
That I was like, why am I even actually doing this? Like, I think I was fine before.
Yeah.
Let me just go back to that.
I know.
And just be chill.
There is sometimes the pressure to burn the house down.
Yeah.
And scratch and then start again. But then you're like, well, actually, no, some of these parts of me were really fucking good.
Yeah. And like I'll look back at my journal entries from that time and I'm like, this girl was lost. Or like it was only the bad thoughts, in the journal.
Yeah.
And it was like, instead of that just being a fleeting thing, it was like I had made it a part of my identity. Because it was like, take what's coming and, just go,
Yeah.
And it was, becoming a bigger thing than what it was. And I'll look back and I'm like, that wasn't even true, actually. I was just like spiraling out or something on some thought. Yeah, I don't know. But not for me.
Oh. But don't you think then that you had to try that? You had to give it a go just to see, just to test it, road test it and see if it was for you or not for you. Or it then led you to, you're saying, I've got this mastered now. But you had to see, what was all that about kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. And there was someone in my life who was telling me that I wasn't doing it enough or I should be doing this or questioning my stance on things in that sphere.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't really have an answer because I've never explored it. So then I was like, I guess I should explore it
a little bit. Yep.
And then it felt like I wasn't coming out with the answers that they wanted. And like, and so then that was just an added layer of weirdness.
Right.
So then when got rid of that person, stopped doing it, I was like, oh, this all makes sense.
Bit of a relief.
That wasn't real.
Yeah.
It was like a spiritual psychosis.
Right. You got sucked in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that also, that, when people find something that really works for them, they want to, and I'm guilty of this also, you want to share it.
Yeah. And the way they talk about it is like, my life has changed. And so you're like, shit, I guess this is what everyone should be doing.
In it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's that part from the outside looking in is like, oh, wow. Because you do want to be, I don't know, what's the word? You want people to, I don't want to like force anything on anybody, right? That's not why I don't want to do that. But if some people look over and go, what he's doing over there, that seems to be working great for him. Yeah. Maybe that'll work for me. I'm not about to, you must do this and preach this, that, and the other. Yeah. Yeah. But no forcing.
Yeah. I mean, all that kind of stuff also falls in the same vein with like religion in a way, right? Because it's kind of like you have to just believe in it with no proof. Essentially, it's all vibes and feelings and thoughts and things that are just floating around. It's nothing tangible. Yeah. And my brain doesn't work that way. I have to have like
some concrete.
Yeah. And so it felt very like I was grasping at nothing, trying to make it work, trying to convince myself. And I was like, what am I doing? I just don't.
Well, it's a belief system.
I don't believe it. Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm like, I just don't. But I had to try, right? I had to see.
Well, maybe it would have worked, had you fully leapt in rather than just dip a little toe in.
I kind of did.
Fully immersed.
I really, really tried.
You did? You dived in?
I listened to a lot of stuff and I was like, okay, I can see this being true.
Working for some.
And then I was like, I just don't think it works for me. Yeah. I also don't have that enough like care that some people have to like want to believe in something. Like I don't need to have so getting really juicy hot. Like I need to have a higher purpose or power. Yeah, I just don't.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm happy existing on this plane that I know with the life that I know, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really care about what comes later or what else is going on.
It's the now.
It's the now. Look at me, I've mastered it.
We've come full circle.
Yeah,
it's a circle of life. You're back to the now. Living for the now. I had a little half a discussion with someone over the weekend.
Half a discussion.
Yeah, it was a party. So big parties go when people are just like bouncing. There's so many conversations going on, bouncing all around. Like, ooh, what's going on over there? Ooh, that sounds interesting. And then before you know it, you can only have like 2 minutes of I like a deep discussion. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Me too.
Whereas we started this conversation about real deep shit. We both were open to each other's belief. Yeah. And this person was, I believe in something. There's an entity. There is a deity. There's a higher being. There's something else. Yeah. Yeah. And he said, there's got to be, right? And then I countered with my thoughts. No. But I did appreciate this. His analogy of how things perhaps got going, kick-started. He said, okay, but perhaps there isn't a higher energy, but something had to start all this off.
I don't disagree.
Those desk buddies, the balls, and then you pull one ball back and it chinks into the rest, and then it's momentum going. Yeah. It's back and forth. Yeah. He's like, something had to pull that first ball back and let it hit. Yeah. I was like, yeah. Why couldn't it just be science? Why couldn't it just be an accumulation of...
I mean, that ball thing is literally science, gas, how it works, right?
Yeah. Can it not just be gases and chemicals and interactions? And
that's,
can it not just be that? Why do we have to...
I think it is.
Yeah, right? Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Yeah. I mean, why does it have to be... Why do we have to entertain or believe or think that it has to be something... greater, bigger, a greater
all
thing.
It is we don't understand it.
Exactly.
We do not have the answer, so we come up with
we create.
Yeah, we are imaginative, outlandish ways. Mm-hmm. And I think majority of people have grown up with some sort of religion in their life, and maybe you stay with it or you don't. And usually if you divert, sometimes you're still looking for a replacement of that higher power being reason stuff.
Yes.
That then of course you're like, well, if it's not God, this God, right? It has to be some other thing.
Right.
And I didn't feel the need to replace it.
Yeah.
In like you said, that question and the conversation of him saying, well, there's got to be something, right? And I'm like, if there is, I don't care. I really don't give a shit. I don't care how it started. Sure, it's a little bit interesting. If I could see it or open a book and have the facts, I would be interested for sure.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't be? But a lot of people, I feel I'm just not spending the time thinking about it and trying to figure it out. It just is not something that is interesting to me enough. You
can't figure it out.
Yeah.
There is no definitive answer.
Yeah.
We're all fucking speculating or denying or accepting.
Yeah. And everyone has such different beliefs, and the belief systems are so strong.
Yeah.
You're not all going to be on the same page anyways.
No.
So you could think you cracked it, but you're the sky is fault running around, telling people like they're going to be like, this guy's crazy.
Chicken licking.
Chicken little. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the oomph for it.
The oomph, because I think you'll waste a lot of fucking time on it. Whereas we just focus on the now.
The power of now.
The power of now it.
And right now, we're just here with 2 mics in front of our faces. What are we doing? What's the point? There's got to be a purpose, right?
We're solving. I don't know why. We are. We're just solving it. We're chatting. We're trying to figure shit out. That's what I enjoy. Is not trying to crack the codes, trying to fucking solve the mysteries of the universe, but talking them about it. Yeah. And being open to other people's ideas, but not getting so entrenched and camped in on my thoughts that it's the right way. Yeah. But I just want to hear other people's, and it's like, oh, I like the way that you're thinking about that, or I don't like the way that you're thinking about that. Let's just, it's a way to spend time, isn't it? Yeah. Just having a chat about it.
It's so interesting. Just, how everyone thinks so differently. Like, I want to solve the mystery of humans. Hello? I want to know everything about everyone. Yeah. All at once. Yeah. I need to know.
I think that's way more interesting about what's going on with us than what's going on perhaps elsewhere and out there. Yeah. Let's figure this shit out
because
first.
It's all we got. Because it's like, well, what if there is another dimension? What if this? What if this? And I'm like, calm down. Yeah. Why are you so worked up on what if? Yeah. All you know is this.
Yeah.
Why not focus on this? Yeah. What are you going to do with that info?
Yeah. There's so much we don't know about here.
I know.
And each other. Yeah. So many mysteries here. Uh-huh. Now, you take it all for granted, but it's just right in front of your eyeballs and your faces. There's so much shit I don't know. I know. And it bothers me.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah. It bothers me because I've got very limited time. Yeah. And I want to know how things work.
Yeah.
Why?
A few years ago, I don't know how long it was, after my college try of college, I was like, I'm going to, like, bucket list. I was like, I'm just going to take, like, every class, not every class, but, like, at a community college. Like, I want to take a fucking welding class. Yeah. I want to know how to do carpentry, and just do it all, because why not? This is my one life. Yeah. And then if I can learn how to build a house afterwards, sick. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to know how to do everything.
Know how to do
it would just be so fun, I think.
So much fun. But to have that available time. Like, I'm just going to take a year out and learn all these trades.
That's the thing, right? You don't have the freaking time or the energy. Yeah. Because then I know immediately if I'm like, God damn it, I gotta go to my stupid welding class tonight. What's the point? What am I even doing that for? I know I like instantly fall into that. Yeah. True.
I've got like a podcast going on about I'm listening to some two blokes and a scientist rattle on about the microbiome. And
two blokes and a scientist walking to a bar.
Right. and then I'm also reading a book at the same time. Yeah. And I'm hopping about the books about, I don't know, about people and why they do the things they do. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, why? Why am I doing, first of all, there's things pop into my head. It's like, why have you got two things going on at once? Yeah. Why are you not focused on one, finish that and move on to the next? And it's like, but I'm trying to just cram in all the information into my head at the same time.
Does
like,
it
I haven't
stick?
No.
I know.
You know what I mean? And then I'll get frustrated myself. Like, hang on, did you just read that page? And what was that page about? Hang on, you're thinking about other things. Monkey mind, calm down. Namaste. You know?
But do you think that the things that do stick? Well, let me ask: does anything ever stick? It does, right?
Surely.
And those are the things that surely, please. Those are the things that are actually like interesting. It's like you're just going through and you're just taking what like your brain actually just like wants to retain.
Yeah, keep, no, discard. Yeah. Don't want that, don't need that.
Which I don't think, if you read a whole book and you're like, well, didn't really get anything from that. I don't think it's a waste of time because, you tried, who knows? Yeah. But I have my little alien book that I still haven't finished. I've been reading for like 2 years.
I want to borrow
there are certain bits of that I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
I still am like, I think I remember them, like these factoids and things. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, because to me that was actually super interesting.
But don't you think it's frustrating that you'll spend this time reading a book and you're like, shit, this is great. I'm learning shit. And then it can be the next week, the following month, or the following year. You're like, what do I remember from that? I wanted to broaden my knowledge.
Right. But I don't know.
And why isn't it sticking?
Dude, I think it kind of does. And I also think reading is just a broader thing. You're reading just to be good at reading. And it's like a brain workout.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is about or if you're retaining anything. I think that's a big part of it, is to just be reading something. And maybe subconsciously you're remembering stuff from the book.
A little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I'm also not that way. I mean, because you could argue, well, you spend a month, a week reading a book and then you just don't remember because you didn't spend that much time on it. Yeah. But like, if you majored in something in college or you spent 12 years of doing school, I don't remember any of that either.
That's ongoing education though, isn't it?
But I still don't remember.
Layer on layer.
It's like, but some people do.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just their brain.
It's the brain.
But is that because their brain is more trained? Do they just read more?
Trained the brain? Probably, yeah. It's probably just they've exercised those pathways.
Yeah.
Through repetition, they're doing the same things, and these pathways are just well trodden. It's that when they pick up a book again, maybe everything's sticking more than those who pick up a book every year or two. Though it's just exercising another muscle.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the part of that brain called? The one at the front,
the frontal lobe.
Yeah,
something cortex.
Prefrontal cortex.
Is that it?
Yes, well done.
Look at you. The brain is braining on the brain.
Certainly is, right in the front brain.
Whoa.
And that's the part of the brain that's that develops last, right? Mm-hmm. We were existing without this thing, and it's the newest part of the brain. And
what is it, like 25 or something?
I think it's 25, 26, yeah.
Or it's different for men and women?
Yeah, right,
also?
right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's the last part of the brain, the human brain, that develops, so that you're not fully evolved. You're not a fully grown adult until you reach 25, 26.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, all right, this is what thought I had, is if you're not a fully grown adult until 25, 26, what about everything that you do previous to that? People that commit a crime.
Yeah.
And could they not argue that they were not fully developed and had all their...
No. Because I mean, a little kid does something bad, not a crime, but a crime in their household or something. They still need to be punished to like learn from it.
Learn from it, yeah.
I think like just because your brain's not fully developed doesn't mean you can't be aware of the shit you're doing. What's right and what's wrong. Yeah.
I mean, it's that part of the brain is responsible for it's the sensible part of the brain, right? It's the logic, and it's
also a building over time.
True.
It's not just like I woke up one day and I'm like, whoa,
and now I know I shouldn't be doing
unlocked.
That. Right.
It's like the things that you go through, experience, whatever, being filed into this, filling up this part of your brain until it's at max capacity at 25.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because I've said before in my personal life, there's things that happened to me or I went through when I was young, like, in my preteens and teenage year, where I always say it's like my brain was mushy still and like a sponge.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, it's fucking cemented in there though. It's a part of the frontal lobe now that I can't get rid of it. It's like, I just know, and I have to like work on it, or I'm chipping away at it slowly. Yeah. But if it had happened to me now, it wouldn't even be a thing. But it's like, it's part of the puzzle piece that built that part of the brain. I think.
So emotional experiment. Let me put you in any situation that you were in and you made a certain decision, say when you were like 21, 22, whatever, before your whole prefrontal cortex was fully established. And you made a decision right there and then that perhaps it was you took more risks back then, or you there wasn't anything that was kind of reining you in as much as it might do now. Would you, putting yourself back in that position, would you still do well, no, it's hard to say, isn't it? Because you know how it ended out. But would now you make a completely different decision? Or would you still say, fuck it, I'm going to do that?
I probably would do different for sure. Obviously, like we said before, got me to where I am now. Without that being a factor, because obviously I would choose to do everything that got me here. But without that being a factor, if it was just the same stuff presented to me now, I definitely would not
do the same.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like little things, big things. I don't know.
Is there anything that's just popping out and is like, oh shit, I wish I hadn't done that?
Kinda, yeah.
You were too impulsive perhaps in one situation.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean, like, I probably wouldn't have gone to college because I know now, or like me right now and me back then, I just had the younger brain on back then.
It's what's expected. Let's do this.
Yeah, and it was like my friends were, but now I'm like, I would be like, nah, what's the point?
What's the point? Where to get?
I don't need to. Yeah. And then like certain relationships, like, didn't need to do that, or like from the beginning. Yeah. Been like, I actually don't need to explore this. Yeah. And then in hindsight, spent years like, what was I doing? Right. Kind of thing, and then. Yeah. In little situations and scenarios I got myself in just like for the bit and for fun. Like I just would not do that now. Right.
But then like you say, we can argue that is doing all those things got us here.
For sure, which I'm glad. Right. Yeah, because I had those experiences.
Yeah. So it's tough. It's a tougher. You can't just go back and say, no, I wouldn't do that. And I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. You did all that.
But I can definitely look back and be like, oh, that was just a young girl.
Kid,
like what was she was
kid
just
decision.
Yeah.
It was, it's more in the moment. It feels good. Why shouldn't I? Let's do it. Let's go. Fuck the risks. Yeah. And that's before, you get to a certain point. Some people don't, but you get to a certain point where you're like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
But funny, that's also the part of the brain. It's the responsible part. It crunches all the data and tells you to do things and not do things, and it can wind you in and no, this is too risky. But it's also, funny enough, it's the part of the brain that is dampened, quietened when we sleep. Yeah, it's the less active part of the brain, and because of that, that's why we fucking have these wild dreams. The dreamscape that's because that whole logical
the reasoning
part is gone.
Yeah.
And that's why the rest of the brain is like, woohoo, that fucker's gone. He's a bit of a Debbie Downer. Yeah. And the rest of the brain's like, let's party. Yeah. And that's why we have these wild, crazy dreams.
God, that's so true. Yeah. I believe that so much because you'll dream about random stuff that just blipped through your head throughout the day that wasn't a thing at all, and it was a fleeting thought. Yeah. And then the dream is fully focused around that. It's like, is this what would have just happened in my brain if I didn't have this part that was like, okay, stop. Yeah, and it's always something that is like maybe a fear of mine, but just hella heightened. Yes. Because it doesn't have the calming reasoning part to be that's not real.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just maybe it is real and let's go into it and go crazy.
Yeah. That's why you're, the hypervigilance and the reasoning, the logic, the thinking, the overthinking, that's all going on up here. And that's yours is very active.
Mine specifically.
Yes.
How so? Please go on.
I mean, yours is, that's where all the fears are mulled over, and they're...
My frontal lobe was developed at 5 years
5 years old, maybe.
No.
Who knows? But it'd be interesting to know, like, hook you up to some machines and shit. And then at night...
Oh my God, I would love it.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Part of a dream experiment, a sleep experiment.
Yeah. Or if it wasn't, like so expensive or crazy, I would love to just, like, I want a scan of my brain. Because,
see what's firing.
You see, you see that all the time. And, it's like, I think I'm a left brain person, but then maybe it's not. Or
Right.
Do it like when certain things pop up, like what's going on in my brain. Mm-hmm. And then, they've done brain scans of people. The one recently about like the people who use AI versus people who don't. And then there's always like the classic, the depression brain and like what that. And I'm like, I need to get in there. I actually want to see what is my brain looking like?
What's it looking like?
What's it doing? Because I also have like the psychopath brain looks a certain way. Not that I'm saying I have that.
Right.
But I want to know what's going on up there.
Exactly. And then like certain parts of the brain are responsible for certain actions and the way we think and certain things. Like there was a dude back in the day, he had this accident, this fucking steel rod went up through into his skull and exited and damaged his prefrontal cortex.
Shit.
And they've got it all written down now, and they studied this guy. They were like, okay, how was he before and how was he after? And everyone
They drove the metal stake through his eye
literally,
for the experiment.
Yeah, for the experiment. And they noted that his characteristics, him as a person, fundamentally changed.
Yeah.
He wasn't himself by any means because he had damaged that part of his brain. Yeah. And it's like head traumas.
Yes.
Scary stuff. Yeah. When people damage that prefrontal cortex, suddenly they behave differently.
Or any part of the brain.
Yeah.
Because it all does different things.
Yeah.
Like you said, some people like one thing could just be awakened in them and now suddenly they're like really mean, or the other side, or like I think I heard a story of something that happened and then suddenly he just woke up with like all the knowledge about this one topic.
Oh wow.
It was like like he had read a book about it and it went in the subconscious, and then that was like knocked awake.
Right.
And then he just like knew all this stuff.
Crazy.
And then this is a sidebar, but it makes you think about kids on the spectrum or adults, but when they just like know so much about one thing, and I'm like, we already know your brain is different, but like what's it looking like to where, I know there probably is answers, there's lots of studies done, but I'm like, how is your brain working in this way?
Yeah.
So different from everyone else that you can just
locked in on one certain thing.
Yeah.
Highly skillful in that area.
Yeah. It's so intriguing.
It is intriguing.
And then there was this was a podcast series recently, the telepathy tapes. We talked about this a little bit, where I think it was a kid who was nonverbal, and he would communicate with his mom telepathically in some way. I don't remember the specific details, but it sparked the conversation of like, are we evolving in this way as humans, where, okay, if I cannot communicate verbally or sign language or other ways that we communicate, you literally like evolve.
Yes.
The brain evolves to communicate in a different way.
Yeah.
Like certain blind people will do echolocation.
Right.
Like literally.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I'm like, the opportunity
in
the brain is so crazy. Mind-blowing.
It adapts.
Yeah.
Right. Because it needs to carry out certain functions, perform certain things to survive. Yeah. And it's like, well, I don't have this ability anymore. So it's finding a way how to do it. It's crazy. Certain dementias as well.
Yeah.
The brain, certain parts of the brain is getting attacked. It's got plaque and things on it. And that part of the brain might be dying or whatever. Their personality changes. Yeah. Their character types change. They can go from being the most friendly, giving person, loving person that you could ever meet, and then they about face and change.
Is this related to what our previous episode about everyone being born shitbags. You don't have that part of your brain anymore that's working properly, that is telling you, be nice here, do this thing, to be the upstanding citizen. Don't be selfish. Don't be this.
Right.
So then you revert to the
default shitbag.
Default. Because that kind of is how it goes with a lot of things where it's like they're not themselves. And usually it's like they're being mean or they're being...
Which is themselves, are you saying?
I don't know. Like, why is it that is the default for a lot of stuff? Is it because you don't have those other parts of your brain firing that you usually have that are the ones that are like, this is how you act. This is what you say. This is what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ish, I don't know. Since we talked about that, and I do like the fact that we can do this, is, discuss a subject and then, I'll go home and I'll think about it some more and whatever. And then think around it also. We said default shitbags, but...
that was an exaggeration for sure.
Yes. But I've since thought that I think shitbagness is learned.
Wow, that's what you settled on.
I think.
Yeah.
But I'm still open to being proved wrong.
I think they're both learned. I think the default is the human need to survive and be selfish to survive.
Yeah.
And that's the baseline. Right. And it can either go this way or that way. So I think we're on the same page.
Okay. Tea and Toasties is supported by Alphabet Art Photos. March 3rd, 2024. A package was delivered. It was carefully wrapped, lovingly arranged. But what happened next shocked an entire crafting community. The customer left a 1-star review. No message, no context, just 1 star and an eerie silence.
The item was perfect. Our customer service, stellar. We even included a surprise chocolate in with the package. Who does that? I reached out 3 times. Nicely. Offered a refund, a replacement, all the things. But the silence was killing me.
Some say it was an accident, an erroneous mouse click. Others believe it was premeditated. We traced the reviewer's digital fingerprints. Turns out they left 4 other 1-star reviews that same day.
The insanity. Can anyone stop this monster?
In a world where handmade art lives and dies by star ratings, one shop refuses to be defeated.
We're not just selling photography, we're building memories.
Support small business. Support justice. Shop Alphabet Art Photos before the 1-star serial shop killer strikes again.
And if you love it, leave 5 stars. Not just for us, but for truth. Use promo code TNT30 at checkout for 30% off your order of Alphabet Art Photos. That's etsy.com/shop/Alphabet Art Photos. Promo code TNT30.
Back to dreams, though.
Yes.
I had 2 crazy dreams.
Whoa.
This week.
Wow.
Yeah.
From your meditation?
I don't know. This one was in the scarier part of the scale.
Scary.
The second one was fun. Loved the second one. First one was involved a bear and Bella.
Whoa.
I was, what's it called when, is it sleep paralysis?
Yeah, when you can't move.
Yeah, fuck that. You've had that, right?
I've had it like once.
Really? That's horrible. But I felt I was having that. And I think it's when you're dreaming different parts of the brain. And I think that's why sleep paralysis can happen. Oh, you're right.
Oh,
right?
My God.
Did she get you on the chin or something?
No, she didn't give me her food went off.
Oh,
and she
right.
Scrambled.
Brain firing.
That is so funny.
Yeah. Dang.
Her brain is half food, half play.
Yeah. Mummy's in there a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if that's the front part that's still developing.
Right.
Anyways, so yes, your sleep paralysis.
Yeah. So the brain's doing its thing, and I think certain, like the front part is dampened down, so that's why we can have all the dreams and shit, and that's why it goes wild. But at certain parts during the evening, the night, some parts are like firing up more than others. And I think that's why with the sleep paralysis, like part of you's coming out of the sleep, but the body part isn't, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the body shuts down while you're sleeping for the most part, so that you're not acting out on these dreams and shit. You're not kicking out and stuff like that.
And just it's resting.
It's resting mode, yeah.
It's resting.
But with the sleep paralysis, it's kind of like the brain is coming out of the deep sleep, but your body's still not.
Yeah.
So then it just fucks you up because you're thinking.
But are your eyes are coming out because your eyes are open, right?
Yes.
You're not
you can't
imagining
move.
the room. It is, you're seeing it.
Yeah. And I think you're half in, half out.
Yeah, because you're seeing dream stuff.
Yeah. And that's when I was having this dream about Bella, who was on the bed.
Oh, God.
So I'm seeing it because I can't move, right? And I can't help her.
Oh,
because this bear had like come in through the bedroom door, and a big fucking thing, big bear. Bella's on the bed, and this big bear paw comes in and it's starting to scoop her away.
It's so scary.
Pull her in. I know. And I'm there, like paralyzed, can't move. And my initial reaction is to like scoop Bella up and save her. And this bear like scoops Bella up, takes her to the corner, and I'm just hearing all these yelps and screams from Bella.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, no, I've got to get over there and save her. I can't move. What's going on? And it's real. It feels real.
Oh, my God.
I know. And then the bear fucking rips her head off.
Stop.
I know.
I hate to laugh.
I know. I was in a panic.
That's so fucked up.
It was awful.
Not to be a dream analyzer person, but like, what the fuck does that mean?
No. Can we decode that?
Because she's already passed.
I have
but
been
is she a metaphor for something, and is the bear a metaphor for something else? You know what I mean?
Well, let's interpret this.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I think that just ties in also to like, no one likes to feel helpless like that, especially with their pet. Oh my God, no, that's horrifying.
Helpless. Okay, so you're going with some broad subjects of helplessness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something's happening right in front of you, this little thing you need to protect, and then you feel helpless. You can't do anything about it.
And then the brain is manifesting it into Bella and a bear.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do anything to help.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You couldn't do anything to watch.
I like that one. Okay, let's decode this next one. This is hilarious. This isn't scary.
I will say quickly, it is weird that the sleep paralysis, it's always something scary.
Yeah.
Which then that does make me think, what else is going on if we're all experiencing this same thing? Because, you know, the sleep paralysis demon, it's like everyone has one, because it's always something fucked up that you see when you're in sleep paralysis. Like, why is it always like this one part of your brain that's unlocked? It's like something horrifying.
It's always horrifying.
Like, why?
Yeah. Hasn't it been explained? You've told me about like there's a tightness in the chest or something, or there's like an old wives' tale about like someone sitting on your chest when you've got sleep paralysis.
Well, I said not that, but I think this is just, they go hand in hand. I don't know which one came first. I'm assuming just the sleep paralysis stuff, but they say in like scary movies, or if you believe it, whatever, that the easiest way for a demon to access your body is when you're laying on your back, because it can just come, it's like you're open.
You're open, right.
And it can just access you that way. And so then I think that doesn't help when you're having sleep paralysis.
No.
And you're like, there's a fucking demon in the corner trying to come, it's going to come get me.
Yeah.
And I think that just, they play
it goes
into
hand in hand. But but it just seems the position for sleep paralysis on your back.
It always is, that is fact, I think.
Okay.
So I think that's why they took that, and then they were like, well, you know, demons can access you that way, and it's like,
especially if you've got your mouth open and you're snoring, like access point, here's the front door, come on in.
That's why I do feel safer. I sleep now on my stomach, like completely flat. But if I'm not, I'm on my side. I have to have the blanket, like just the nose hole out, like fully, like no one's accessing me. Like, I'm so enclosed right now. You cannot get me.
No demons allowed in.
No, absolutely not. I'm closed off, closed for business, sleeping. Don't bother.
Demon free zone.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm a front sleeper too. Maybe that's why I do like the front sleep.
It's like safe. It's like
safe.
no one, nothing can.
Yeah.
Also, it's like nothing scarier than like for some reason you wake up randomly and you're on your back and you like think you see something because it's pitch black and your mind plays tricks, right? And you like open your eyes and you're like,
yes,
was that something?
Yeah.
But if I'm face down in the pillow, I ain't seeing nothing.
Yeah. I think that's why I love that. Plus, it's a nice cold pillow, and then I can move around a bit. And it's
horrible for the neck, but you know.
Yes, that's what I've read also.
God, and for your face. I'm going to have wrinkles only on this side of the face.
Yeah, pillow face.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I can't not do it. I try to sleep on my side and then I'm just like slowly, like over the course of like 2 hours, I'm like, how'd I get here?
Apparently we have 4 or 5 dreams a night.
That's what I've heard. Yes. I think little blips and stuff, but.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You just don't remember them? I don't know. I haven't dreamt in a minute.
You haven't?
Although, you tell yours.
Oh, the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not as scary. This is a fun, super fun one.
Okay.
So, this is weird. This one actually had me giggling. In your sleep? In my sleep.
Really?
Yeah. Now, what's that called where you're aware? Is it lucid dreaming?
Lucid dreaming is like you can control your dreams. Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
I've tried, and I think I do in a certain way where I'm aware that I'm dreaming almost every time I have a dream, but I can never take it a step further. I always just wake up.
To enter your own dream and then control it and then dictate where it goes.
Yeah, I can never dictate. I just am in the dream and I'm like, woo, yeah, having the dream. Yeah, and then there is always a moment where I'm like, oh, I'm dreaming.
Yeah, okay.
And then I wake up. It's like my brain has come too much on.
It realizes.
And then I wake up.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to say, I'm dreaming. Now let's do this.
Crazy.
And that, it always is like the TV just turns off. And I'm like, no.
Can you even imagine how good that would be?
I would be scared to do it, but.
Really?
Yeah.
To be the main character in your own dream, but you get to write the script. And that Debbie Downer part of the brain, the frontal, he's not there. So you get to do what the fuck you want.
I would argue he is kind of there, though, because he's the one saying, I'm dreaming. Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
You're right.
But I also think, I don't know if it's as like cut and dry as like, okay, now I'm going to do this and say this. It's just like you have a thought that pops into your head and then it happens in the dream. So then it feels like you're controlling it.
It's not so pointed.
But all it is, I think, is what a dream is just what's popping in your brain.
Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of like, I'm in this situation. Let's put a door in there, go through this door, and then there's a new realm, a new world or whatever like that.
Like that show.
Behind
her eyes.
Behind her eyes. Excellent show.
Good show. Yeah, that was a good rec from you.
Very good show.
That was a good rec.
Thank you.
Me and Aaron were like,
isn't it good?
Gagged.
Yes. Yeah, so second dream.
Yeah.
Had me giggling. I must have been on my back too. How did I end up there? Anyway, so I was giggling away because I think it was just like in this, let's just say it was like in a town or a city or something, but there were lots of people who were just sort of popping up, strangers and whatnot. And it seemed to be like this viral thing that was happening. It was like a TikTok thing, or it was just big group thing. It was just everybody was doing this thing.
Okay.
It was a trend. It was more of a virus that everyone was doing.
But a good virus?
Very good virus.
Okay. Like a drug. Everyone was on drugs.
It could have been that.
They're doing this virus and everyone's like having fun.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, everyone was just like high. Yeah. It was probably that.
Yeah.
But what would happen was one person would suddenly, do you remember the song, a song, Take On Me?
Take on me. Yeah.
And song. It was that. Someone would start sprinting from one end of the town and run up a hill or something and start singing, take me on, take on me, I'll be gone. And then the next person would suddenly sprint down the hill and they'd go, take on.
So you're like having a flash mob in your dream. Basically.
Yeah, it was a flash mob.
And these were strangers.
Strangers, absolute strangers. And I was like, fuck, this looks great. This looks fun. And I was like, take
oh my God, look at you.
on me. And then I was sprinting.
Do you think this is like my bingo thing for you when I was like the 1,000 likes and the point of that was to get you out of your comfort to do something like that?
Maybe. Could have been. But that was fun. And I was giggling because it was just, it was just all these people doing the same thing. I was like looking at them and I was like, wow, this is great. This is
That's so funny. You say they're strangers, but they say you can't make up like a face in your dream. So if you ever dream of someone, you've seen them somewhere.
I've heard that. Yeah. That makes sense. You can't invent shit.
I can't invent a person.
Well, hang on.
Really?
So you saying everything in your dream is something you've seen?
I don't know about everything.
Okay.
I don't know though, because I don't even know if that's true. It's just also what I've heard.
Right.
Because I've been places, where you're like, it's my house, but it wasn't my house. That's like every dream I have. Or like, I was in my house, but it wasn't my house, you know?
Yes.
Everyone has that. Or like, I was at this place, but it wasn't that place. Like,
parts of it were familiar.
You know it's your house, but it looks nothing like your house or something. Or you know it's this place, but it feels... Yeah. That is always...
The visual doesn't match to the feeling.
It's the feeling, yeah.
It's like the feeling of home.
Yes.
Oh, sorry to be a downer on this, bring the vibe down, but it's the same thing going back to dementia. It's a lot of people with dementia say, I want to go home, I want to go home, I want to go home.
Yeah.
And they may be at home already. It's just, it's a feeling. It's not a physical place. It's a feeling of home. And that means security, safety.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to have night terrors when I was little, like in a crib and screaming, crying. And my mom would come and I would just say, I want to go back to my bed. I want to be in my bed. I want to be in my bed. And I was in my bed. And she was like, I don't know what to do. You are. Yeah. And I was like, no, I want to go to my bed. Like I was dreaming or something and it wasn't right.
Right.
And so she did like Googling and, or whatever she did back in the day. Probably Google.
Encyclopedia. What does it say?
My kid is going crazy and freaking me out.
Yeah, books.
And they said like pick them up and walk them around the room so they think they're like going
back
somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then put them back. And that would usually work for me.
Yeah.
Well, I had a dream the other night. I hadn't had a dream, I feel like, in a while, but...
Now, hang on, before you get going on your dream. Now, your dreams typically...
are fucked up. Oh, sorry. Is that not what you were going to say?
No, I wasn't, actually. I thought they were kind of like quite... Not basic.
Whoa!
But,
what the F?
Aren't they kind of just, I dreamt about loading the dish?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I do.
They're not very trippy.
It's either that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm never flying or fighting something or like there's creatures. No, it's always like real life horror stories. Yes. Like either I'm doing something so mundane that the next day I'm like, oh, yeah, and we did that. Yes. Wait a second. That was a dream. Or like, yeah, I talked to so-and-so. No, I didn't. That was a dream. And I'm like, what the F? Those things. Or it's like, a fleeting or a deep fear that then is just like come to life in this crazy big way. Like I'm always getting chased. I'm always getting stalked. I'm always getting followed. Always. Usually. Or it's like people are pointing and laughing at me, basically scenarios.
What's that from?
Just like, well, it always goes hand in hand with, everyone's had the cheating on dreams. You dreamed like your partner cheated on you. Oh, so sad. But always in those dreams, they're cheating on me because that's a fear and it's happened. Yeah. And then the added element is everyone is like loser, haha, and they're like making fun of me for
that's a double whammy.
And I'm like, what's happening? Like that is always, it goes hand in hand.
Shit.
And it's always like the person is not themselves. They're always like a really like mean asshole version. And in my dream, I'm always like, this isn't you. This isn't right. Why are you doing this?
See, wouldn't that be
And then
good?
I usually always wake up. But then it always helps because then I wake up and I'm like, oh, thank God.
Thank fuck, yes.
That wasn't real,
But anyway, go on, your dream.
Oh, yes, my dream.
What was it?
No. Not to be a downer again, but I did have a dream the other day about Mushu.
Oh, poor Mushu, R.I.P.
We haven't even discussed that on the pod.
That.
But I've never had a dream about an animal, a pet really ever.
Oh.
And especially not one that's passed away.
Okay.
So for the listeners who don't know, I know I talked about him. We went on that beach trip and he had a close call.
Yeah.
Just like 2 weeks later, he actually did pass away. We had to put him down. Oh, just heartbreaking, sad, tragic, really.
Oh, it's awful.
Awful.
It's awful.
But again, I mean, he was old, but still, it was.
Well, and because he was old, you have all those memories and
I know.
experiences.
He was 16. I got him when I was like 12.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to think.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, I had
that's part of the family.
all these pictures I was going through and just looking at me.
Dude, you got a tattoo.
At that age, I know. And I've had the tattoo for a while. Yeah. Yeah, he was, 16 is bonkers. Yeah. So that did happen. And then I dreamt about him a couple nights later.
Okay.
And he was looking how he did when he died, but he was like so peppy, just running around. And it wasn't like we were doing anything. It was just a normal day.
You were hanging?
And he was just running around like he usually does.
Sweet.
And then I was like, wait, you're not supposed to be here. I was like, you're dead. And then I woke up. Because I've dreamt of dead people before. And every time I had the thought, you're not supposed to be here. What are you doing here?
You shut it down.
You're dead. I always have that thought in my dream.
But then that's your prefrontal, that's it kicking in and the logic's kicking in.
Always. It's like, you're not supposed to be here. And then I always wake up.
That's not supposed to be active, or it's supposed to be less active.
I'm telling you, it never shuts the fuck up.
Yours is always going.
Yeah.
Maybe do you think would you say you're a heavy dreamer, light dreamer? What do you think? The
I'm
quantity?
probably a heavy dreamer. I just don't remember them anymore. I used to dream like very vividly, like every single night, and I used to write them down the next day.
How old are we talking? Until
elementary school.
Okay.
And then definitely middle school, high school. I don't know. And now they come and go, but I don't know. It's been a while since I can remember a dream really, except for that one.
Well, don't you think that tracks? If you were a heavier dreamer when you were younger, when this part of the brain wasn't coming in.
Yeah, maybe.
And then it was like, kid's mind, everything was running free, more imagination. And then, that's filtering into the dreams, the dream world. Mm-hmm. And then as you're getting older and in that part, here to spoil the party and, that's kicking in more, then less dreaming is going on.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense. I don't know if it's true. I'm just making shit up.
I also think, because they say you have to catch it like right when you wake up if you remember it or think back, like, did I dream? And be like, oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a kid, that's like the most exciting thing that could happen to you in your week, in your day. Every day you're like, ooh, what did I dream last night? Now I wake up and I'm like, all right, here we go. And just gotta go. Your first thought isn't, what was my dreamland? It's like, what do I have to do today?
Let me write that down.
Gotta get up, gotta go to work, gotta do this, gotta do that.
It's true, yeah. So you don't think dreams are... The whole dream thing's fascinating, right? It's like the brain, because we don't understand the brain as much as we think we do. But I think dreams can be so explained. You can interpret a little bit about dreams, but just why dreams occur, I think is it makes sense to me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to interpret.
Right.
There are some that are a mystery to me, but most of the time it's like, oh yeah, I know why I dreamt that. It all makes sense.
Makes sense.
And it's ever revolving door.
Yeah.
I dreamt of this, now I'm thinking about it the next day, and now I'm going to dream about it again, and it's like establishing itself in my subconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's just like, what we were talking about earlier with a god or a deity. It's like our brains like to make shit up, make stories, make sense of things so that we can understand it better. It makes it more, makes more sense to us. So we just make a human story out of it. And it's like dreams. Same. There's not it's not a portal into another world.
No,
it's not that.
It's just the brain firing and not knowing what to do with all this stuff in there and shutting down different parts at different times. Like, last thing I'll say on the dream thing, because some people love it. Some people are like, okay, get on with it. Some people don't like to talk about dreams, but I don't know. Maybe this is just interesting for us only.
Maybe.
Too bad. So sad. No. Have you ever dreamt of yourself?
What do you mean?
Like,
what do you mean?
I have seen myself in dreams twice now.
Oh. So
one was
looking at yourself.
A duplicate of me, a clone essentially. And then the other one was like a mirror.
That's cool. Ah. Yeah. What did you say? Did you see you? You must have done for you to recognize that you were looking at you.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are the ones that I'm like, don't know what that is.
No.
No idea what that is.
Because it's usually through your own eyeballs, no? Like that's how you're dreaming.
Yeah. First person POV.
Yeah. You cannot see yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. What about the mirror one? That's interesting.
It was so weird. Well, like, God, if you know me, you've heard this. I'll keep it so brief. But I had a dream once where I went into my old high school in the cafeteria. No one was there. It was all dark. There was like a spotlight in the middle. Someone was sitting in a chair. And as I got closer to them, I realized it wasn't a person. It was like a deer. But it was very obviously like a deer carcass that someone was inside of. Scary already. But they were sitting like slumped in the chair with the deer head down. And I could see like the zipper in the back. Ooh. And I walked up to them and I was like, what are you doing here? Yeah. And they didn't answer. And I was like, why are you a deer? What's going on?
Right. Very
and they were like, I'm not the deer. You're the deer. Ooh. Or they unzipped. Oh. And they said to me, I'm not the deer. You're the deer. And I was like, okay, weirdo. And it was someone that I went to high school with, but I wasn't friends with. It was just
Twin
like,
Peaks.
It was strange. And I was like, okay, cuckoo. Yeah. And I got home and I was telling my friends or family about this exact thing that had just happened to me. And I was like, isn't that so weird? And they were like, look at this. And they gave me like a hand mirror and I held it up to my face and there was a deer reflection staring back at me in the mirror. Oh. And then I woke up.
That's so cool though.
Isn't that so weird?
Very David Lynch.
And I'm like, what the F was that?
Let's dig into that.
I know. I've tried.
What's it with the deer?
It's just.
And then reflective.
And it was like, no, you're the deer. And I was like, wasn't that so? And I was like, it was almost Inception because I went from that dream to like my home in the dream. And I was like telling them about what had just happened to me.
Yeah.
And then,
Wow. That's so good. Yeah, Inception. That's a class movie.
And then the other one was, I was swimming in this beautiful watering hole with a waterfall. And there was this girl swimming away from me. And she was like blonde. She's swimming away. And I was like, just swimming towards her. Like, who is this person?
Yeah.
And I got closer to her and she went straight down under the water.
Yeah.
And I was looking down into the water, like, where'd she go? And she popped up right in front of me.
Scary.
Facing me. And it was me. She transformed into me and she screamed in my face, bloody murder.
Like a shrill.
Screamed in my face, yeah. And I woke up like out of a panic state. It woke me up from my dream.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell does that mean?
You're confronting yourself.
I guess so.
So she started off blonde.
So like it was just like
away,
so obviously not me.
Not you.
Yeah.
And she swam away.
Her back was to me and she was swimming away.
Then she dived, went down.
Like whoop, straight down. And I was like, huh? And she popped up.
And then she popped up straight in
right
front
in front
of
of
you.
me. Came
Face
out
to
of the water.
face.
And it was me. And she
it
was
was you.
screaming like blood-curdling horror movie, like screaming in my face. And it woke me up from my sleep. And I was like, so free. It could have been anyone. It would have freaked me out. But I was like, why was that me? Yeah, it was.
That's a freaky one.
It was so freaky.
Yours aren't basic at all.
No, I know. No. Those aren't the basic. Those are the two that I'm like, I can't explain those. I'd love to interpret, right?
Ooh. Well, if we do have any dream experts that can interpret these, please comment. And there's
Are
more
dream
comments.
Experts real? We kind of just said they weren't. Now we're like, if you are.
They're making a living out of it. If you can interpret and bullshit more than we can, then please weigh in. We want to hear it. The deer one's freaky, by the way.
So it was like played out like a movie.
Yeah.
There was nothing. The script was perfect.
Yeah.
No one messed
brilliant.
up their lines.
That's why I say it's like a David Lynch scene. It's brilliant.
I'm not the deer. You're the deer. I was like, huh? And then seeing the deer in the mirror, and oh my god,
I love that.
Spooky.
Was there like accompanying music?
No, I don't think so. Someone make
creepy?
this into a short film. Honestly, it was horrifying.
Ooh, let's do that.
Yeah. Someone who knows what they're doing at cinematography, please hit me up.
Do you think that's like people who write movie scripts and shit like that? They've dreamed like part of this, the short story part of
Some
this.
people are like, it
and
came
then
to me
they've
in a
developed,
dream.
and they say that like it came to me in a dream. Do you think they've developed it from a very small part and they're like, I have to write this down, and they write these dreams down and they're like, oh, hang on, this is something, I've got something here.
I think so. Or even just a concept. Like that was an interesting thought that I had.
Yes.
Or because it's like you can't access it normally. The thing going on, right?
Yeah.
But that's what I did when I was in first grade and I was dreaming so much. We used to have to do, I think I've talked about it before, like creative writing every morning, open, no prompt.
Yeah.
And just write for like 30 minutes the first thing in the day.
Thought
and
streaming.
I would always just write down my dream I had the night before. And it would be this crazy, outlandish, imaginative story. And the teachers would always be like, she is just so creative.
So imaginative.
And I'm like, I'm cheating. I was like, it was my dream. And whenever I didn't have a dream the night before, I'm like, oh,
I'm fucked.
But it was kind of a cycle where it was like, I would have these dreams, crazy dreams every night because it was becoming like my routine to write about it the next day.
So, mate, you were training your brain then. Mm-hmm. So maybe you were experimenting a little bit with lucid dreaming.
Maybe.
You know? Maybe. Interesting.
That's the experiment this week. I'll actively try to dream more.
Okay. All right.
See what happens.
Well, let's both try the lucid. I want to get into this lucid dreaming.
Okay. Do you know how? Or have you ever looked into this?
No, but I'm going to. Are you going to do that, or are you just going to try and dream more?
I'm just going to try and dream more. I'm going to try to bring back that childlike wonder of dreams.
Awesome.
Stop dreaming about
scary shit,
mean stuff and scary stuff.
Yes. Would you like to live in the dream world?
Oh, no.
What?
No way.
Isn't that just a trip?
So scary.
Isn't that just an acid trip?
I think so, yeah. And I would like to wake up now, please.
Yeah.
No, that'd be scary.
Yeah.
Especially because mine, are always
right.
no good.
I kind of like it in there. I have so much fun in there.
Well, yeah, you be doing fun shit.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
It's like
you're
living
doing
in a video
flash
game.
mobs in the street.
It's so much fun.
You're a little NPC in your dream world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, what was that one you told me once where you were just going up staircase after staircase in a building or something?
I had this. That is another recent one I had.
Right.
Usually when I'm in a house, someone is chasing me or someone's trying to get in. And that's a fear. That's the thing. Yeah. I remember, telling you because I was like, isn't that so weird? I had a dream that I was basically in a video game.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, it was like I guess I just had to explain. I was in a house and I knew.
Go on, I'm stretching out.
I knew the whole time in the dream that I was in a game. Like I wasn't playing. I was like, this is a video game.
Yeah.
And
so you were aware there.
I'm in a house and the objective was to get to like the top of the house basically.
Yeah.
You know, it looks normal on the outside, but the inside is like rooms and doors and it just kept going up and up and up and up. And every floor there's like, you know, you go through like a crate, a chest and get stuff out and supplies.
Like a video game.
Like a video game. And there's a reason to go into certain rooms, you know, they prompt you to go into certain places.
Boost your health up.
Yeah. And I'm seeing the prompts on the screen, like yes or no, and grab this and do this. And I hear someone in my head, almost like I'm playing a game with someone and they're in my headset and they're talking to me and I'm talking to them. And I go into this one little like corridor.
Was it Alex?
It might have been Alex because we were playing games a lot this time. But I go into this like corridor and I see like just a bunch of shit and I'm rummaging through, but there's nothing to grab. It's not prompting me to grab anything. And I see this like skeleton and I say, I guess to Alex or whoever's in my headset, like, why am I in here? Why would I come in here? Like they wanted me to come in here, but there's nothing to grab. I don't get it. And he was like, oh, that's you. That's your character. The skeleton was wearing my outfit. And I was like, oh shit, you're right. And he was like, that must mean like, you're about to get into like a fight. Like you might die in this next level.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, okay. And I go up the stairs and I turn the corner and there's this thing in the hallway. I don't remember what it looked like. Some big creature thing. Oh, he was wearing a blanket, like a sheet ghost.
Oh, right.
And I was like, oh, fuck. And then he came towards me and I start fighting it. And it grabs my wrist and it puts my hand in its mouth. Like all 4 fingers. And I could feel the sensation of like, someone biting me through a blanket. Yeah. I remember feeling it in real life, which was so weird.
But were you nibbling on your own fingers?
Surely I wasn't.
During your sleep?
But maybe. It instantly fade to black. I die. I respawn. Just like a video game.
Probably from the same spot where the skeleton was wearing your clothes,
yes,
right?
I respawned
just from there,
right there. And I was like, okay, now I know that thing's there. When I come around this corner, it's going to trigger it to come. And it did. And I'm like, okay, I won't fight it again. And I do. I start fighting it the same way. And then it puts my hand in its mouth again. And I was like, fuck. And I died again. So then the next time I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to run. So I ran down the stairs and it started chasing me. And I'm running all the way down the stairs. And I get out the front and my car is there. And it says like, it's like arrow pointing to the car and it's like open.
Get in here.
And I'm like, okay, I have to get in the car. And I turn around, the thing is like right behind me. Like I didn't run fast enough and I died again. And instead of respawning, I just woke up.
With your hand in your...
It wasn't in my mouth, but I remember being like, I felt it. Wow. The sensation was so weird on my fingers.
Dang, but you could have had like the cover of the bed could have been, and you could have been anxious and chewing on your fingers.
I've never done that. I've never even been like a thumb sucker. I don't know. It could have been anything. You don't bite your nails, do you? I don't believe, I don't believe anything was like gnawing on my fingers. I think it was just my imagination, really.
Wasn't Gertie nibbling
your
fingers? No,
she had too small of them. It was very obviously like a human mouth, like on my hand.
Right.
I'd never had a dream like...
That's a good one.
The video game thing. Like it was really cool. And I wasn't scared because I knew I was playing a game.
And you knew that you'd died a few times and you could respawn.
Yeah, it was like instantly just whoop back. Here we are.
Let's just try the different scenarios and things.
It was cool.
That's cool.
It was cool.
Huh. I like that one.
Yeah.
I had this recurring one.
God, those are the worst.
So it was in a camper van. This is going way back. This is when I was like 23, 24 in New Zealand. And there was me and 3 others. We were going around New Zealand traveling. and we would just stop off at night, bunk down and get some sleep. But there's 3 nights back to back, and I had the same dream of,
I've never had them that just close,
dying
in order. Oh shit!
And it was me. You know when you were talking earlier about seeing yourself in dreams.
Yeah.
I was hovering over myself.
I've never had that. That's like just the
one?
out of body experience.
Yeah.
I've never had
Isn't
those.
that the classic out of body death dream?
Yeah.
I think it was born out of fear, anxiety.
Probably.
Massively.
Yeah.
But it was just me rising out of myself.
Woo, see, no.
And then hovering over myself and looking at myself asleep.
Scary.
Yeah. 3 times. Night after night after night.
I would be like, all right.
Yeah.
It's my time.
Yeah. And I remember the girl that we were traveling with, she was like, we have to stop off at the next town and get into a library, and we need to find a dream book. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, and see what this is all about. We didn't. Yeah. And I've never looked into it, but I think it's a lot of
it's probably just anxiety.
Anxiety, yeah.
Yeah. That's so scary.
Yes.
I mean, my one time I had my what's it called? When you can't move dream?
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, the one time I had sleep paralysis, it was the Grim Reaper. Woo-hoo. And I was like, R.I.P. me. I don't know what kind of sign this is, but I'm a goner, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, literally, he's coming to take me.
Right.
He was like hovering like over my bed. Not like floating, but like standing at the edge of the bed and like towering over me.
Yeah.
And he like lifted up his big sleeves and like he had the big hood and I couldn't see his face.
Dunzo.
And I was like, ah! And that's why I was on my back. I mean, I pulled the covers over my face. So I don't know if I just like woke up at that time, but I wasn't paralyzed. So then I was like, this isn't helping. Did I actually see that? Because I could move. And I was like, uh-oh.
Ooh, that's scary. I'd think I'd wake up in a cold sweat at that point.
I was just like, I'm not going to think about that. But also, what the hell?
What the hell?
Why is he here? Well, I mean, I guess we should just call it A.
Call it A.
I think this is a good...
Can we call it B?
Are there any mentions? At the end today, we did the mentions of the ad.
We've been skipping these mentions.
I know, what the F?
Yeah.
Well, because we have had things that were like, let's get straight into it. And in the past few episodes, I feel like your hair stuff and like updates to like get into.
By the way, yes,
mentions.
The chia pet is blooming,
sprouting. Yeah, I saw him the other day.
Yeah, no, even it's daily.
I'm sure.
It's very much
he's going
growing.
Crazy.
My hair is doing the opposite.
It's falling out.
It's falling out.
That's what it's supposed to do.
I know.
Everyone, that's the plan.
They did tell me that, but it's kind of not really fair because they showed me what is possible,
a taste
of what's to come, and now they've snatched it right away. Yeah, it's not fair.
No,
my
it's
hair.
Okay. It's all right. It'll come back.
Maybe. Well, no, it will. It will. Yeah, no. I mean, the line is there.
Yeah, it'll come back.
Yeah. Wind in my hair.
I was there. We're singing 2 different songs.
Oh, too well.
Oh, you got it. Oh my God.
I remember it all too well.
Oh my God. I've never been more proud. I'm so happy. All right, guys. Well, we've been posting a lot on Instagram these days. We're getting up there, getting better at it.
Yep.
We'll maybe have some clips from this one.
We'll have clips, and I'll tell you what we're going to try and do.
Okay.
This might be for a clip. This can take a lot of work, or it could be for a TikTok, or it could be just for Halloween. We're going to find a deer outfit.
Oh God!
And we are going to piece together your David Lynch.
Horrifying.
Your David Lynch dream.
God, I really do actually hit my line. Okay, if anyone can make this come true, this dream come true, literally for me.
Right.
I need to see it. God. But yeah, anyway, we're posting a lot on Instagram. If you haven't followed us already, go over there at Tea and Toasties Pod. Give us a follow, like, comment, all that. Review wherever you get your podcasts. And we will talk at you. And we will talk at you next week. And TTFN. Bye-bye.
Later.